Don't toss that 1983D penny just yet. Because what if I told you that a small, yes, you heard that right? The 1983D Lincoln penny may look ordinary, but some rare error versions are worth a fortune. And today, I'll take you deep into the hidden secrets of this coin. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to identify the ultra-rare 1983D penny that can turn your pocket change into a life-changing payday. 1983 was a major transition period for U.S. coinage. Just 1 year before, in 1982, the U.S. Mint officially changed the composition of the penny from 95% copper to a new zinc core with a copper coating, due to rising copper costs. Starting in 1983, every penny was supposed to be made using the new copper-plated zinc plankets, despite the change. A few extremely rare 1983 pennies were struck using leftover copper plankets or show major die errors, and they have stunned collectors with their eye-popping value. Finding a 1983D penny that weighs 3.1 grams could mean it was struck on a leftover copper planchet, and these coins are incredibly rare. The 1983D error penny that shocked the coin world, the Holy Grail, 1983D copper planchet error, but somehow, a few copper plankets remained in the Denver Mint's inventory, and one of them was mistakenly used to strike a 1983D penny. Value at auction. In 2013, a 1983D copper penny sold for over $15,000 at heritage auctions. Experts believe fewer than 5 may exist. This makes the 1983D copper penny one of the rarest transitional error coins ever found. 1983D double die reverse DDR. Another valuable error. Besides the rare copper planchet variety, there's another incredibly valuable version of the 1983D penny. Value estimates: MS63, $150, $300, MS65 Road, $600, $1,500, MS67RD or higher. Could exceed $3,000, $5,000, so even if you don't have the copper transitional error, you might still have a valuable DDR variety. What's your 1983D penny worth? Regular 1983D zinc penny circulated face value, 10 cents. Regular 1983D zinc penny MS65RD $5 to $25. 1983D double die reverse MS63 $150 to $300. 1983D double die reverse MS67RD $5,000 plus. 1983D copper planchet Arabani grade $10,000 to $18,000 plus. Note, a coin's value increases dramatically with higher mint state, MS grades, and with the red designation road, meaning the coin still has its original bright red copper shine. Don't overlook these other 1983 pennies. Even 1983 pennies without errors can be valuable if they're in mint state condition. 1983 PMS67 road, $300 to $1,000. 1983 DMS67 road, $150 to $500. Also, be aware of 1983 off-center strikes, broad strikes, or clipped blankets, which can bring in $50 to $500 plus. Imagine holding a coin worth $15,000 or more, and not even realizing it. The 1982D Lincoln penny, a coin you probably passed over countless times, hides one of the most fascinating and shocking stories in U.S. coin history. We're diving into the world of rare varieties, minting mishaps, and record-breaking sales that made this humble penny one of the most hunted coins of the 1980s. Let's rewind to 1982, a major turning point in U.S. coinage history. Due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made a critical change in the composition of the Lincoln penny. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. But with copper becoming too expensive, the mint switched to a zinc core with a thin copper plating, reducing the weight to 2.5 grams. This change created an unusual overlap in production. 7 different varieties of 1982 pennies were minted: date size, large date versus small date, composition, copper versus zinc, mint location, Philadelphia no mint mark, and Denver D. The Denver Mint, known for its precision, accidentally struck something incredibly rare, a 1982 penny made from the old copper alloy, something they weren't supposed to do. What makes it so rare? The U.S. Mint confirmed that Denver only struck zinc composition pennies in 1982, so when collectors found a 1982D small date penny that weighed 3.11 grams, their jaws dropped. Why? Because it proved that copper plankets meant to be discontinued somehow made it into the Denver minting presses. The first authenticated example was discovered in 2016 by coin expert coin dealer Paul Malone, verified by NGC and PCGS. It set off a wave of excitement in the numismatic community. Record sale. In 2017, one of these rare 1982D copper small date Lincoln pennies sold at auction for over $18,000. And that's just for a circulated example. Imagine the price if one in mint state, MS65 or higher pops up. Potential value in 2025, circulated condition, $5,000 at $10,000, mint state MS65, MS67, $15,000, $30,000 plus. Red designation road with full luster, possibly $50,000 or more. Discovery of new varieties could skyrocket these prices further. Rarity plus composition error plus small date plus Denver mint equals one of the most valuable modern Lincoln cents in existence. Other 1980 to penny varieties, are they worth money too? Yes? Even if you don't have the ultra-rare one, some 1980 to varieties are still valuable in high grades. Valuable varieties, 1980 to small date copper, no mint mark, worth $50 to $500 in mint state. 1982 large date zinc or copper, common, but worth grading if MS66 plus. 1980 to D large date zinc, most common. 1980 to D small date zinc, not rare unless it's copper. Even in lower grades, some varieties can fetch $5 to $100, but in pristine condition, they might climb into the hundreds or thousands.